Okay, so we've been making some changes around the yard. Not changes, but we've been adding a few things, primarily covers on top of the hives, because we are due for a rather brief period of really cold weather. So we've done two things today. We've gone ahead and I put cargo blankets. All right, not the best item in the world, but cargo blankets on the hives. And I've also put a special winter feed. It's more of a clay type mixture in the hives. Let me take a look at some of what we've done here. All right, so for Charlie Yard, and all the bees are rather active right now. It's around 5 o'clock right now. I've got the cargo blankets on there. They don't cover the front. The front, especially on the bottom, is where the bees are coming in and out of. I've put some ties around the side on 2 of those anyway. Yeah, we'll get a little bit of wind. Now, what's bad about today is that we're looking at rain, maybe up to an inch of rain. Today's Friday, so it's going to start tonight. It'll be all throughout tomorrow. And after that, it's just going to start turning colder. So right now it's about 70 degrees, quite nice actually. But once it starts raining, the temperature will drop tomorrow morning and it'll continue to drop throughout the day. We're probably looking at a high tomorrow of in the upper 30s. And then after that, we're going into the teens and possibly the single digits after that. I don't know if the bees know it. They might know it because they are really active right now. That was a wasp. They are really active right now and collecting as much pollen as they can. So this is our dry pollen feeder. It can hold about 20 odd pounds of pollen. And it's been busy. I like how I say that. Busy all day long. So yeah, they're gathering the pollen. They're taking it back to the hive. And they're doing a couple things with it. Making bee bread. You know, they'll pack it into a small cell, add some saliva to it and pack it in. Good source of protein. And then they'll use their other saliva to make honey. And all of the hives are actually doing rather decent. I've got one hive. I did not see a queen. I saw some larvae, but I could not find the queen. So we'll see how that one survives. But other than that, all of the hives have a really decent amount of honey to get through the winter. This is South Texas, so we're looking at only a few bouts of cold spells that are going to come through. But the girls are all active right now. They're going to be active for another hour or so, maybe not 2 hours, and they're going to all tidy up for the day. When it rains, they'll stay in. Even if it's raining during the day, they'll stay in for the most part. And especially with the cold front coming through, they'll definitely be balled up inside the hive to maintain the warmth. And hopefully the cargo blankets will help retain some of that heat. The worst part of it, it's going to get wet. And of course, when it gets wet, yeah, it may do the opposite effect of drawing some heat away from there, but we'll do what we can. We'll come back out here, maybe swap out those cargo blankets with some dry ones once the rain has passed by. All right, we're moving on to see the ladies, because we're doing something special with the ladies as well. All right, phase 2, we took care of the bees. Now we're going to take care of the ladies. We're going to move 5 of them into this cage in the X box and take them home. So here's the story. We've got our solar power set up on, well, 3 of them. So for the 3rd cage with the new ladies here, they're fine. The solar power is working fine. The battery's working fine for the infrared bulb that's inside their coop. So they'll be nice and warm tonight. No problems there. The ladies here, same. They have no problem inside their chicken coop. There is a infrared heater in there as well. The problem really is that these ladies don't have that. Well, they do, but I'm having a problem with the timer. So I need to get another timer and an additional battery because those they're 100-watt bulbs, and they take up some energy throughout the evening. And so I'm going to have to add the battery's also a couple of years old, so it's just not going to work for this coop tonight. So that's why we're moving these 5 into the car. We're taking them home. We've got a place all set up for them, And initially I was waiting until the sun set, until they went to bed. I didn't want to wait that long because I thought the weather was going to be a lot worse right now than what it is. Yeah, it's starting to build up. We're going to have rain here real soon. It's probably already raining up north where we're headed. So, a quick stop by Academy, and voila. I don't care how you look at it, this is not going to go down well. They're pretty calm. They sort of like me, but, you know, getting real close to them isn't a thing for them right now. Yeah, I'm not even going to film this piece of it. So let me get started and I'll show you once we're done. This was not worth it. We're going to wait until they all go to bed next time, and then we'll get them out of the cage. Yeah, the net helped, but NyQuil, Xanax, something else will be helpful. More so next time. Okay. All right, they're in. Not happy, but they're in. So we're gonna make our way in a few minutes to head to the house. We are back. We made it home. Initially, I was going to move the ladies out one at a time and spray their feet and their feathers. I've got a poultry spray for them. But yeah, it seemed it was just easier to leave them in for now and let them work it out on their own. Typically at this point, they're asleep. I've got all the lights on. I'm going to turn off all the other lights and put their night light on. But I'm going to give them about 20 minutes to work this out. Tomorrow, I'm going to make a perch. 2 roosting perches on the very top there for them to sleep on. So I've got the wood outside. It should take me about an hour to cut what I need and put that together. Other than that, put some mealworms right in the front of the cage. They may or may not come out anytime soon. Their food is set up. Bought one of their extra food units from the ranch and their water. And I'll put on NPR tomorrow morning for them. And all the great, horrible, horrific weather we were supposed to get, well, hasn't shown up yet. It's only around 7:30. But, oh, yeah, somebody's coming out. Somebody's coming out. As you can see, I laid down the tarp. I've got a blue tarp. Oh, that does it. Yeah. Our awesome friend Michelle bought us a big bag of mealworms, so the ladies are all about that. So that'll keep them happy. I'll buy them some live mealworms tomorrow. And what I'll do is a proactive cleaning action here. So a couple times a day, I'll just come and pick up the poop, clean it off a bit. I'm also going to get a sawhorse against the back here, give them another place to jump up and just, you know, because they like to be high. They like to move around a bit. So we'll see how this works out. Even if the weather turns out to be great, this is turning out to be a really good exercise in, you know, where else to bring the chickens from the ranch just in case something goes wrong out there. So I'm going to call this a success. All right, we'll see what happens. Right now, they seem to be quite happy, well, reasonably content with the mealworms. We'll go from there.